Today we're going to be learning about the E. It will when it makes its long sound versus its short sound, which you have probably already figured out. The E follows the tap two rule just like A or just like any other vowel. So when E has another vowel, one or two doors away, that E is going to say its name and say E. If it does not have another vowel in the next one or two spots, it won't say its name. It'll say its regular short sound, eh. So let's do these words. All right, I'm going to mark this first one with you, and you can do the second one on your own. This E says E because there's a vowel one or two doors down. This E does not say E because there's not another vowel in the next one or two spots. It'll say eh. This is a macron. It goes over long sounds. This is a breve. It goes over short sounds. This is the symbol for schwa. Ah. So we have E, D, E, P, E-dep, E-dep, E-dep. Go ahead and try yours over here. Now, before I say I say that word, I want to make sure that you are pronouncing the sounds correctly, and it all depends on your mouth shape. If your lips are in the right position, if your tongue is in the right position, and if your mouth is opened in the right way, this sound will come out correctly. If not, it won't. It'll represent another letter, and it will mess up your brain and your subconscious. So it's important that your mouth shape is correct so that the precise sound comes out. So for the long E sound, your mouth is going to be stretched. E. Okay, you're going to see these little things right here. It's going to be a smile shape. E. For the S sound, it's going to be more narrow and dropped. Your chin is not going to be very low like an ah, but it will be hanging there. Eh, eh, eh. If it was any shorter, it would say I. If it was any bigger, it would say ah. You want it right in the middle, eh, like elbow, exit, excellent, empire, escape. Escape is a good one. That's a good word. If you can think of escape and then get rid of the scape, you'll have the right sound. So now that you know the correct sounds in your mouth shape placement, this word is, well, this letter is E. This letter says eh. We have E, T, M. Etem. Etem. For the short E sound, your tongue is just hanging there in the middle. It's not really used. No muscles are used in your tongue at all. Same with the schwa sound. Your no muscles are used in your tongue. Just your lips and your mouth openness is making that shape or that sound. Okay, number 2. This E is going to say eh. Think of escape because there's 2 consonants after it. Same with this one. It'll say eh. Now there's not 2 consonants after it, so why does that guy get to say eh? April, you told me that if there's 2 consonants after it, that's the rule, right? Well, yes, but if you go a step deeper, then it can be a consonant and a space. As long as there's not another vowel 1 or 2 doors away, the E can make it short sound and say eh. So the sounds are s, t, eh, n, d, eh, n. Make sure your tongue is to the top of your mouth on those ends and it doesn't release. Not na. So we have standen, standen, standen. Go ahead and try yours over here. Okay. This E says because of the tap 2 rule. This E says because of the tap 2 rule. There's not another vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots after either of them. So the sounds are p. P is voiceless, no voice. O, your tongue goes up behind your top teeth and it stays there. O, n, your tongue stays at the top of your mouth. N, s, voiceless and sustained. S, t, voiceless. Your lips stay together. Now, if somebody wasn't in this class and they struggled with reading, they might think that the sounds were p, right? How many people out there think that p, not you guys, but how many people do you think p says p? So many. So many people think p says p. Maybe some of us, right? But now we know. P does not say p. If it did, that would say a totally different word. It's just p. So many people think that L says la or L. They think that L says la or L. It's neither of those. It's your tongue goes to the top of your back of your top teeth and it stays there. Oh. So many people think that N says N or na. They think that S says S or sa. They think that T says ta, and then they think that M says ma. Now, certainly no shame to anybody who thinks that, because I did at one point. We all learned that way. Maybe not all of us, but many of us learned that way, which is a shame. So we're retraining ourselves to know the correct pure sounds of the letters so that there's not all these extra sounds in our word that don't belong. No wonder reading is a struggle if that's how you were taught, because there's all these other sounds in your word that don't have corresponding letters, which means your brain thinks that the letters have no job, that they make no sense. So that's why the pure, crisp sounds of the letters is so important, so that your brain can have organization when it looks at the letters. So we have plenstem. This L is going to be the hardest letter to grasp the sound of in that word. Make sure you force it in there. Plenstem. Number 3, this E is going to say E because there's a vowel 2 doors down. This E is going to say because there's not a vowel 1 or 2 doors down. Same with this E. It says The sounds are E, S, S, T, N. I'm going to do successive blending, grabbing one sound at a time, which is a really good technique. Ease, Ise, Eses, Esest, Eseste, Esesten, Esesten. Okay, try yours over here. If you need help knowing those pure sounds of the alphabet, there's a video for you in the modules. Okay. Let me know if I'm going too fast. Put in the comments if I go too fast, okay? This E is going to say E because there's a vowel 1 or 2 doors away. This E will say because there's not. Same with this E. So the sounds are E, O, S, T, M. Eel, eele, eles, elest, eleste, elestem, elestem. Okay, make sure that these S are pronounced with your mouth in the right shape. Elestem. With a nice big eh. Don't let it get into I. It's not elistim. Elestem. Number 4. This E says E because of the tap 2 rule. This E says eh because of the tap 2 rule. The sounds are a voiceless f, E, N, D. Freened. Freened. Now, you might be wondering, why is it not spelled like this? I thought that that is how you spell free. So why isn't that how it's spelled here? The reason is, if you have a choice between a single vowel or a vowel team, sorry, it's really hard to write with a mouse, but I might go back to the whiteboard. I'll need your yes, I'll need your opinion after class to know if you prefer this way or the whiteboard. But if you have a choice between a single vowel and a vowel team, you always use the single vowel if it would work. And this will say E here because there's another vowel 1 or 2 doors away. So you don't need a vowel team. You only need a vowel team if the next 2 letters are consonants. So freened, freened. Only one E is all you need. Okay, number 4, go ahead. Make sure the sound of your P is not P. It's P, P, P. And you're going to grab that L onto it super, super tight. Pull like plan. Okay, so this E says E because of the tap 2 rule. This E says because of the tap 2 rule. The sounds are P. Notice there's no on there, which is really tempting, but make sure that there's no sound. P, O, E, M, D. Plemed. Plemed. This right here is called a consonant digraph. I mean, it's not, excuse me, it's not a consonant digraph, it's a consonant blend, where those 2 sounds are pushed so tightly together that it's almost hard to separate the sounds when you say it correctly. Pull, pull. Make sure it's not pull or pel or pull. You have to really tighten those 2 sounds together. Pull, plush, plan, play. This one's only air, and then it just pushes right into this sound. Pull, pull. So plemed is number 4. Would you please put in the chat how you did on those 4 before we go to any extra practice? Okay, good. Yay. Need a little extra help? I know. That's what I'm here for. And I also know that this is your very first class. So I wish that, oh, that's good to hear. The only one is trouble with number 2. Good, good, good. I wish I had people from my Monday, Wednesday reading class in here with you so that they could tell you how much easier it gets after not very long. I've had some people, because my Monday, Wednesday class, it's really, really full because it has a lot of people from previous years. They just keep coming, and they can read circles around me, and they couldn't when they first came. They were like, what is she talking about? Tap 2, it's so confusing. There's so many rules. What does she mean, schwa? But I repeat a lot in this class, and after weeks and months you'll be able to know what I'm about to say before I even say it. And it will get sunk into your subconscious and it will become second nature. And right now it seems hard, but of course you're learning something brand new. And this is not easy stuff. I'm teaching an advanced reading course. What I'm teaching you is advanced stuff. I even call it advanced to a lot of people. It's because you're adults, you're smart, you can handle it. You just have to be taught the rules, but it is not easy. This is not reading 101. So, but I go slow and I repeat, and you'll get it. Don't you worry, you'll get it. And you're going to just be one of those people that's going to reassure the new people when they come in.